With the Burger King Classic tipping off tonight, and it's been a long time coming as we didn't have the Classic last year.
Yeah, great to have it back. That's right, the top 14 tournament in the nation returning to Erie this weekend with Cathedral Prep in action to start off the show. Let's get down to the Haggerty Family Event Center. Jake Sambucino and the Ramblers facing Shane Ciarconi and Canisius out of New York, that Buffalo area. First quarter here, Canisius gets off to a 7-0 start, including the feed inside for the big man, Declan Ryan. For two, he went for 10 points, 13 rebounds. Prep answers. 7-0 run to tie it. Sambucino buries the corner three in the midst of the run there. Eddie Cosgrove feeds Ciarconi down low. He had 21 points in the first half alone. Ramblers, though, answer from beyond the arc. Samante Lofton dials up the three, and then more from Prep. Davion Spencer, the assist to Sambucino, drills the three before the halftime buzzer sounds. 33-29, Ramblers down 4 at the half. In the second, Lofton, the spin, scoop shot with the left. He had 18 to lead Prep. Then off the hand of Zion Barksdale, it's Sambucino connecting again from deep. He had 13 points on the night, keeping the Ramblers in it. Canisius with the response, though. Ciarconi the finish. He would wind up leading all scorers in this one with 31 points in the game. Prep's Amari Pickens with the lineage and the three. He had 11. Ramblers down 8 now with 4 to play. Nick Leidick the drive in and finish off the square. And one more time for Leidick. This time the triple try. Got them all. But Prep down 4, final seconds. Trying to get this one tighter, and Spencer misfires on the three. Prep falls on the home floor, 62-58, as they will be off to the 6 o'clock game, the consolation in the Burger King Classic Conci tomorrow evening.
I mean, our team has heart. You know, we have grit. I think, you know, it's a staple of our program is that. You know, at the end of the day, it's a make-or-miss league, and it's an execution league. You know, we didn't execute and make the plays that we needed to down the stretch. We had the opportunity to, but we didn't. You know, and Canisius did. So give Canisius credit. They played a hell of a game. I thought it was a really good game, back and forth, against two, you know, high-quality teams. I know we play a different style of defense that most people aren't used to. You know, when we started turning up the pressure a little bit, we got some steals and we had an opportunity. Unfortunately, we just didn't make, you know, some shots and make some layups, but that happens in games. You know, we got to learn from it. You know, the kids got to keep their heads up. And the good thing is we have another opportunity tomorrow to try to get a W.
And for Prep, they fall 62-58 to Canisius. Shane Ciarconi with 31 points for the visitors. Lofton with 18 and Sambucino for Prep with 13 for the Ramblers. They'll be back at it tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in the third place game.
Let's get to game one of the Classic as MCS Charter out of Philadelphia against St. Ed's from Cleveland. St. Ed's up 20 at the half. MCS Charter with the finish here from Chauncey Presley. More from MCS Charter. Isaiah Griffin with the triple out of the corner. He had 11 to lead the team. St. Ed's moving it up the floor, though, in a hurry. Michael Bova with the easy finish to the rim. He had 13 points. More from St. Ed's. It's Zion Freer-Brown finding Solomon for three from out front. Baseline out of bounds play now. Jair Knight going up high for the jam off the lob. Nicely done. Then it's Miles Reynolds swinging it to the corner for Solomon, who hits the three-pointer. Freer-Brown with the steal coming up, and he scores in transition as St. Ed's just rolling in this one. He had 20 to lead the St. Ed's team. Finally, the nice finish by Jair Knight. He had 8 points, and it's St. Ed's rolling to the Burger King Classic final with a 71-42 victory over MCS Charter. And we are pleased to welcome in the two members of the St. Edward's basketball team, guards Michael Bova and Jair Knight. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Michael, how does it feel to advance to Saturday's title game, and what was the big spark that you guys got this evening?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a great feeling, obviously winning against a great team, and especially in such prestige and a great tournament, nationally well known. It's definitely a great feeling.
Jair, why was this group able to get out into such a hot start in that first quarter of play?
Well, you know, in the beginning it was kind of like neck and neck, but what really got us going was energy and aggression. We started off by hitting a couple threes, like Zion. He got to us really early. And it just got contagious. The energy was contagious. We all got motivated, and we really were just able to kick it off.
Michael, how would you summarize the way this team has been playing this season? What's been the backbone so far for you guys?
Right, I mean, definitely to summarize, as far as the beginning of the season, taking that big trip to Arizona and playing nationally ranked teams like Powerhouse DeMatha and some other great teams, definitely got us prepared for this season. or as far as like mid-season towards the end of the season. And as far as the backbone, I would say kind of just working in practice and in the games on defense as much as we can, and kind of getting out and running on transition. We may not be the biggest team, but we kind of trying to kind of nag people and get out as fast as possible.
Now, Jair, how did you guys, did you get a chance to even watch the second game? If so, what's impressed you so far about the way this Canisius team was and how they were able to go on Prep's home floor and knock them off?
Actually, we did. We did get to watch most of their game. We saw the beginning, it was like close, it was neck and neck, but Canisius was starting to build that lead. We saw Canisius had a really good game. They're not just one-dimensional. They can score inside. They can knock down the three pretty well. They're really good shooters. They have a couple players that we will have to worry about, but we're excited to play them.
Michael, how do you guys handle the time off between now and the championship game, just making sure that you guys are fresh and ready to go?
Right. I mean, obviously, like you said, playing tomorrow night, we have a lot of time off. I would say kind of just trying to stay off our feet as much as possible and kind of being mentally prepared. And we're actually going to our classmates' hockey game, St. Ed's. They're playing about 25 minutes away from our hotel. So in that morning, we're going to go there and then also have a shoot around and try to stay off our feet and get as locked in as we can for tomorrow night.
Lastly, for Jair, how exciting is it for you guys to be able to play for a championship again? It's something that St. Ed's likes to do here in Erie, Pennsylvania.
It's really exciting. This is my first tournament, so I'm stoked. And it's a really good opportunity, like our coach said. It's going to be an amazing experience, and we're just going to see where the game takes us tomorrow night.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us in studio this evening. Good luck Saturday night. Should be a good final between you guys and Canisius.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Good luck to you guys. Here are the matchups for Saturday night. It's Cathedral Prep taking on Philly Math, Civics, and Science at 6 p.m. Then it'll be St. Ed's going up against Canisius in the championship game of the Burger King Classic at 7:30. More high school boys basketball. Girard hosting Northeast. And for the Pickers, Noah Crozier picking the tempo up, able to find Ryan Myers camping out in the corner, buries the three-pointer. But the Jackets had something to say about that as they would get on a roll late in this ball game. Austin Shady going baseline, drops the floater and the foul. And then more from Girard. It's Jeremiah Del Omo. Right place, right time, he scores. And then moments later, it's Shady with a quick look to Del Omo as he scores again. And eventually it's Girard knocking off Northeast on the home floor tonight, 55-34.
Let's head to Erie First Christian Academy, where the Eagles were hosting Northwestern. Opening half and coming off the defensive rebound here, Wildcats off with it. Ian Miller gets the feed and scores. And the bench loving this result, including Coach Will Gadsden. The fist pump, more from the Wildcats, this time from the perimeter. Cam Perkins finding Ryan Toole. He got them all from the wing, knocks that one down. Then more in transition this time. It'll be Cam Perkins laying it in for two more for the visiting Wildcats. And the Northwestern keeping the foot on the gas here as Toole gets the feed, drives to the rim, tin for two more. Gets that one to fall. And then again, for the Wildcats, it'll be Perkins dropping the floater as Northwestern will hold off Erie First Christian tonight, 57-55, the final.
While the Burger King Classic tips off the holiday weekend, Gannon University's Hammermill Center will be home to the inaugural MLK Dream Invitational. 4 games will be played involving the Erie High boys and girls, the McDowell boys, and the Keystone Prep Academy, facing premier teams from around the region.
It's very exciting just to be able to give the opportunity to see 4 local high school teams compete against national recruits in one historic venue in Gannon University. I'm super excited for it. I feel as though it'll be a great, fun, safe family environment to just bring the family down and see, future Division I or future college players.
How much work goes into something like this and being able to put it on in front of the local fans?
A lot of details with the local coaches. They've been great with as far as getting on board with everything. The coaches have been super awesome with keeping me, in contact with everything with COVID going on. But a lot of just behind the scenes as far as just details. The more details, the better the project.
What a lineup this is going to be on Monday afternoon and into the evening. Here is the schedule of the quadruple header of basketball at the Hammermill Center on Monday, January 17th. And of course, you can purchase tickets in advance, and at the door should be 4 quality games with some of the best teams in the area going up against some teams that are premier around the region.